episode 8 of AtomEve. I only have 3 more episodes after this. I'm not gonna be able to finish it. I know I keep saying I want to sit down and finish it. But I'm just gonna have to take it one episode at a time. Alright. But anyways, thank you for listening to my little ramble. But that being said, if you're liking the content, make sure to follow me on here. Don't be afraid to chat. I'm trying to get a welcoming community grown. And if you want to, you can follow me on Instagram. All these links should be in my Twitch bio. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Threads, TikTok, YouTube. But yeah, thank you so much, and let's get into it. Episode 8, Absences and Allies. I'm getting used to waking up in my treehouse. I open my eyes to the sunrise. I make my coffee. I contemplate the view over my canyon. I guess it also belongs to those worms. Less said about them, the better. They won't be back. I sealed them in that cave. We're good. Worms aside, the serenity of having my own space hasn't worn off. But I can't just enjoy the moment. Is Mark going to be okay? Omni-Man. His dad really beat the crap out of him. It looked like he was trying to kill him. Has his dad hit him before? The news reported that Nolan Grayson died in a gas explosion and Mark was injured. Debbie must be devastated. Should I reach out to her? And Amber and William? I should reach out to them now. Will they think that's weird? No, of course not. Why would that be weird? We're all friends with Mark. I take another sip of coffee. I might get to talk to Universa. The timing of that phone call was strange. What was that agent's name? Cecil Stedman? Okay, do we like Cecil? Because I don't really like Cecil that much. If I remember correctly, he had a little bit of a redemption arc in season 3, but I still don't really like Cecil. He said he could get me in to see Universa. And then he reacted to Omni-Man beating Invincible before it hit the news. Was he monitoring them? He must be pretty well connected in the government. Can I trust him? Robot does. But he didn't answer any of my questions. He talked really fast until... Oh, Mark. Stedman did finally send me the coordinates he promised. Maybe I should make talking to him a priority. I can feel energy welling up inside me. Not nervous energy. Not just the coffee. Do something energy. Time to get on with it. It's really loud. I'm gonna go talk to Universa. I fly to the location Cecil Stedman sent me. It's a high security prison out of town, even farther past city limits than my treehouse. Somehow, I don't think they chose this location for its safety. I barely make it to the front door before I'm flanked by security guards. Hold it. Can I see some ID? Really? The costume's not enough? I'm the small warrior. What does that mean? Cecil Stedman asked me to come. I'm gonna do this one just because I don't know what that means. This is the one Director Stedman asked for. Maybe that was a code name he had told me to use, and I don't remember because it's been a week since I've played this game. They usher me to a waiting area nearly indistinguishable from the first. Wait here. I'm left alone in a nondescript antechamber. The hallways stretch endlessly in every direction. Okay then, I'll wait. I could look around a little. This place makes me nervous. I haven't been anywhere like this since the last day I saw Brandyworth alive. I try not to remember the things they made me do. Having a mental block isn't all bad. How long am I going to have to wait here? The silent hallways offer no answers. I could look around a little. I crane my neck. I can't see a meaningful difference between any of the halls. Alright, should I go left or right? I'm leaning towards right. I think I was always told if you're lost, just keep taking right turns. Left? Okay, we'll go left. I take one quiet step down the hall, just to see a little further. I said wait. Okay, sorry. Where did he come from? The guard is already gone. Thankfully, Stedman appears before long. Wait. Thankfully, Stedman appears before long. I think that's supposed to mean that he appears shortly after, but I feel like that doesn't really read very well. AtomEve. Apologies. I forget sometimes how acclimated I am to these halls. You'll adjust. His demeanor is formal, but more welcoming than I was expecting. Director Stedman? Please, call me Cecil. Imagine you had to call all directors director and then their last name. I don't know if I could do that. He begins to lead me down the next identical hallway. Could this be some kind of trap? Robot wouldn't work for the villain. Let's think the best of Robot. I try to keep my face serious, unreadable, professional. I tried to do that today at work, and it did not work. I got called out. I was disappointed when you didn't try out for the new Guardians of the Globe. I think they picked the best lineup. Do we even know who the lineup is at this point? What perk do I have that lets me have that as an answer? Find the right thing to say to influence conversations in your favor. Ooh. I'm done with teams. What do you have to do with that? So you're Robot's contact. Should we sweet talk them? I think I'm gonna sweet talk them. For real, sometimes I try to keep a straight face, but I keep thinking of funny stuff. Yeah, well, my job is going through a management change, and I really, really, really like my current manager, but I met his replacement today, and I started tearing up while I was talking to her because I'm gonna miss my old manager. I think they picked the best lineup. There's a wide balance of skills covered, and the personalities will mesh. A politically astute answer. Noticed, but appreciated. We come to the bend in another identical gleaming hallway. Do you know how Invincible is doing? You said Universa's been asking. Do you know how Invincible's been doing? Stable, but classified. Alright, if you keep giving me the answers of an answer, but can't tell you, I'm gonna get frustrated. I will not be the charming AtomEve anymore. I will flip the switch and start giving you the fiery answers. Let's stay focused on the matter at hand. He leads me down the final hallway towards Universa's cell block. I'll wait here. You go ahead. You're gonna trust me to go talk to Universa by myself? I hesitate, unsure what to expect around the next bend. I would expect the same hallways that we have been walking down. There's nothing to fear. She'll be restrained. She's well restrained. It's not that. I don't know what she wants. I have a lot of questions. Something about this feels wrong. I'm more interested in outcomes than intuition. You gotta trust your gut, though. And clearly, the best thing I can do for the safety of Earth is get AtomEve in a room with Universa. You're just gonna leave me in a room with her? I brought you this far. Please, go make the most of it. I make my way to Universa's cell. The light is lower in the cell block. It takes my eyes a moment to adjust. And then I see her. Number 2. She looks so small. She does look really small. I was trying to figure out what was different with her now as opposed to the first time that we fought her. She does look really tiny. It's uncomfortable to see her like this. She's still a queen. She looks up. Finally. Who keeps a queen waiting? You or them? Thanks for your patience, your majesty. Nah. No. I'll be asking the questions today. Are they treating you okay? I'm here now. Your understanding of urgency is as underdeveloped as your people's grasp of thermodynamics. Don't take the bait, Eve. Don't argue with her. Why did you want to see me today? You have some intelligence. Enough to perceive the value of my staff. You called it the staff of leadership, only you can wield it and enhances your strength in combat. I think these are technically all true. I don't know which one I would want to say to try to get the most information out of her. Only you can wield it. Wield is not entirely accurate, even if it is the closest word you have. Fighting is the staff's tertiary purpose, as is mine. It designates me as the leader and protector of my people, and you have cast it asunder and disgraced me with incarceration. You have doomed my people. She's just going to keep blaming me for everything, isn't she? Not going to react. My advice when you get super angry is to take a minute to cool off. Take a minute to cool off. Who are your people? Where are you from? Doom them how? Who are your people? When the world God found us, we were born of their mind, fully evolved, intricately formed, intelligent, beautiful. We crystallized our civilization into glittering networks, pulsating with life, information. It is impossible to say where the world God ends and each of us begins. What is person and what is city? Where the city channels into the network, we are one and whole, each flowing into the next. But now we are parched, on the brink of starvation. Collapse! You should have planned better. Why didn't you build safeties into your networks if it was a matter of life and death? Can your human brain not comprehend the concept of a threat that outweighs all failsafes? Where are you from? Doom them how? I've heard enough. Where are you from? A more sophisticated world. Distant. Most likely beyond your knowledge or comprehension. Another planet? Yes, though that seems like such a small, pedantic way to describe something that was once so alive and dynamic. What do you call it? I'm afraid you would not learn our code as easily as I picked up your simple human scripts. Cecil's shadow fills the archway at the end of the hall. I thought I would have time to ask all the questions. You have 5 minutes, and then time's up. How dare you! The shadow retreats. I lower my voice. Maybe you'd better just tell me what you need. That's probably why you wanted to see me, right? I told you. The staff. Find it and bring it to me. Ooh. I can't do that. I've seen what that thing can do. You'll just blast right out of here and be sucking our grid dry in minutes. I can understand your caution. I've seen what you can do, and I've no interest in seeing it again. Not with the fate of my world at imminent risk. Ooh, I like this. This is a good screenshot. I will not attempt to ravish your power grid again. I require only enough to see myself home and sustain my people for another day in the search for a permanent source. Promise me. Cecil's shadow appears. I've given you all the time I can. It is my people who are running out of time. AtomEve, promise me. AtomEve, let's go. I begin to follow him down the hall. Promise. We walk in silence for 2 hallways. I like that it's not even a sense of time. It's just we walked down 2 hallways and it was completely silent. When he's sure we're out of earshot, Cecil begins to press me for information. What were you able to find out? How do I want to handle this? I want Cecil on my side. I'll share what I know. I can't tell him about the staff. I'll keep it to it. Where's the staff even at? Because I don't think she took it. If I were AtomEve in this situation and haven't watched the show or have formed any opinions about Cecil, what would I say? I think you want the government on your side. Well, Her people are in a lot of trouble. She said she was created by a world god. She's from a distant planet, her civilization. Her people are in a lot of trouble. Her whole civilization could die off if they don't get help soon. She's strong and she's desperate. He gives me a sharp look. What else? She's from a distant planet. Nowhere we can observe from within this solar system. She thought her people would be beyond our comprehension. I wouldn't underestimate the methodology at my disposal for understanding things. Okay. These are just surface details. She didn't want anything. She just brought you here to tell you her life story. I think she's hoping we'll help her. How? What did she want from you? She only wants what little power she needs. I'm sure, on some level, that's how it always starts. That can't be all. Should I tell him about the staff? As soon as he knows, he'll be all over me wanting to know if I found it yet. It'll be like he's my boss. Then again, I don't know where it is, or who else might want it. GDA protection could be useful. Cecil looks like he's studying my face the whole time I'm thinking. You know, AtomEve, the better we get to know each other, the more information we share, the more good we'll be able to do. Your friend, Invincible, understands this. You were talking to him? He's conscious? Are you sure Universa had nothing more to say? Nothing specific to ask you? Is that how he would say that? I feel like I'm making him into a person that he is not. But I also feel like he is kind of manipulative. Should I tell him about the staff? Knowing the GDA, the cell was wired and he already knows. Oh, that's a good point. That's a really good point. Yeah. We'll tell him about the staff. That's a really good point. If it is recorded, which I would assume it is, and he was right there, so I would assume he was already listening to us talk. And I think it's better to be upfront and truthful with somebody in Cecil's position as opposed to trying to keep that and withhold that information. Because then worst comes to worst, you'll at least have the government there to protect you. Then we have something in common. With Universa's staff in our possession, we would be able to study her technological capabilities. And her people, her world, would you help them? If it was in the interest of Earth, of course. See, I don't like that. Because as a leader... Now, I don't have much room to talk about being a leader because I'm not a very good leader. But as a leader, I think it's important to make those bonds with other civilizations. If I were the leader in a fictional universe that had other civilizations and other known creatures and planets, I would want the help and support from as many planets as I could in a way that makes sense. So this is a super technologically advanced planet and they want power in order to survive, and I think it might be useful to help them out and keep them alive so that we could get their technological advances. But first things first, we need that staff. We'd like you to do as she asked. Find her staff of leadership and bring it back. But not to her, to me. Ooh, I see. Can I trust on your complete participation in this matter? You can trust me if I can trust you. One of my dogs farted. It smells so bad. Which one do I think it was? I got Minnie, who's sitting at my feet. She's right by me. And then I have Ryu, and he's kind of plopped up, curled into like a croissant shape on my bed. I feel like Ryu looks guiltier. Oh. Yeah, I'm calling you out. I'm calling you out. I think you farted. I think you're the one who stunk up my room. Yeah. I'll do what's right. We'll be watching you. This is as far as I go. These men will see you out. We round a corner and he snaps his fingers. The guards who greeted me reappear. Are these the same guys? They all look so similar. I am swiftly guided down the last hall toward the door where I came in. I gather my bearings and consider what to do next. Okay, we can go home. We can go to the diner. Does it make more sense to check in with Mark's mom or with William and Amber? I can see how his mom is doing, or I should go check in with Amber and William. Amber and William have each other, and his mom is all alone because she lost her husband and her kids in the hospital. So I'm gonna go check in on her, and she can't talk to anybody else about it either. I don't think there's anything I can do, but reaching out to Debbie feels right. Oh, William's here. When I get there, William answers the door. Oh, hi, William. It looks like he's been crying. Eve, hey. He clears his throat. Did you need something? I give him a hug. William goes rigid, but he soon relaxes and returns the hug. After a beat, he steps away, wiping his eyes. Thanks, Wilkins. I probably needed that. Guess you heard about the explosion? Debbie's still at the hospital with Mark. I volunteered to watch the house. The doorbell rings. That's probably Amber. He answers the door. They speak in hushed tones before coming back to the living room. Hey, Eve. Hi. I wanted to see if Mrs. Grayson had any updates on Mark, but guess he's going to be out for a while. At least the week. They both look ashen with exhaustion. I don't blame them. She thinks her boyfriend got blown up in an explosion. He thinks his best friend got blown up in an explosion. And that his dad is just dead. Well, this is quite the party, huh? Could either of you maybe use a cup of coffee? William has his shoes on before I get to the end of my sentence. Please, yes, let's get out of here. Yeah, you look like you could use a break. Diner? William locks up and we head out. That was the most pointless trip to Mark's house I have ever made. I just went in there expecting to talk to his mom, and it was Amber and William were there anyways. We walked to the diner together. Inside, there's an empty booth towards the back. There it is. The quiet, sad booth for sad people. The service in that spot is awful. Good, we can talk and they won't bother us. We slide into our seats like we do this all the time. Someone does come offer us coffee. William stares out the window while Amber fiddles with her mug. How are you two holding up? Been better. I'll be fine. It's been a rough week, but hey, at least I'm not on an IV. Amber gives him a disgusted look. Yeah, really, William? Too soon? Sorry, coping mechanism. Besides house sitting for Debbie, I haven't done much besides nap and wait for the phone to ring. And somehow I'm still tired. That'll happen. That happens when you're stressed. Oh, well, we're stretched pretty thin, honestly. There's a mountain of donations to sort through. And outreach for families impacted by the Omni-Man fight is non-stop. You work really hard. I still can't believe Omni-Man did all that. I hope you remember to take care of yourself, too. I hope you remember to take care of yourself, too. Oh, sure. Yeah, right. Amber's always right at the top of Amber's list. I take great care of myself. And everyone else. You don't get it. It's a community. We take care of each other. That does sound nice. You know, if you're interested, we're always looking for more volunteers. Are there any hot guys? I was asking Eve. Are there any hot guys? No, we'll say maybe. Helping out the normal way might be nice. Am I allowed to do that? I think it'll be good for Eve to help out in a normal way. That's why I've been trying to get her to hang out with with William and Amber more, because I think it would do her some good to be surrounded by normal people and not just superhero. Not even a text. It's been days. His mom says he's not allowed outside visitors yet. She's been practically living at the hospital. I asked if she'd put the phone to his ear. What, like the sound of your voice might bring him out of a coma? Is he even in a coma? You have no idea how many men I've inspired to live, Amber. Live, run, who can tell the difference? Wow, that was harsh. You're just mad because you don't even have Debbie's number yet. She always intimidated me. A server comes by and William orders a suitably stressed out number of potato dishes. Potatoes are so good. What is your favorite form of potato? Because I really like French fries and like little like diced potatoes, I guess, like potato cubes. What? I'm a growing boy. I need my starches. Fries? Yeah, I really like McDonald's fries, or hash browns are really good too. I like McDonald's fries when they're fresh. The last time I had McDonald's fries, they tasted like they had been sitting there for a hot minute, and that was really gross and really disappointing. And then I also really like Freddy's fries. The thinner the fries, the better. I'm not going to argue with that. We fall quiet for a moment, just sipping our coffee. I can't help but glance up at Amber. She said Debbie always intimidated her. Past tense. The last time we hung out, Amber wasn't sure if things with Mark would work out. She knew he was hiding something. Mark said Amber was unhappy with how he'd been acting. Did they break up? I don't think you should bring that up. Amber catches my look and quirks Amber catches my look and quirks a brow. Cream or sugar? I'm good, thanks. More for me. He puts enough sugar into his coffee to qualify it as a semi-solid. Ooh. That do be how I drink my coffee, though. That's why I don't drink coffee. The waitress arrives with a platter nacho-style tater tots. William immediately starts picking out the jalapenos and putting them to the side. You're not gonna leave the jalapenos in? Yeah, if I drink coffee, I have to have a lot of creamer. So I'm just, what's the point in drinking coffee? I do drink a lot of Monsters, though. It's not good. What? I was born with a delicate palate. I have screwed up my taste buds. I think I eat nothing but spicy food, and if it's not spicy, then I feel like it doesn't have any flavor. Your taste buds can be trained. You wouldn't believe some of the stuff my mom served the family for dinner. She can't be that bad of a cook. Have you ever had a cream cheese and olive sandwich? Cream cheese and olive sandwich doesn't sound bad. Oh, I love spicy food. I went to an actual ramen place for the first time yesterday, and I had actual dumplings that were delicious, and then I ordered a spicy chicken ramen, and it wasn't very spicy at all, and it made me really, really sad, but it was still good. I would definitely go and eat there again. Have you ever had the Whippy Chill Tea and Mango Mousse Mountain? Okay, I'm gonna go with this one because that one sounds more unhinged. A cream cheese and olive sandwich doesn't sound bad. Can't say I have. Then you're lucky. Amber pops one of the shunned jalapenos into her mouth. Speaking of your mom, how did she take the not going to college news? I haven't talked to them in a while. We had a big fight. I moved out. Whoa. I'm also super picky. I won't eat cheese unless it's thoroughly mixed with something. Mac and cheese is disgusting. I don't like eggs. Corn has to be made a certain way for me to eat it. Carrots have to be made a certain way for me to eat them. There's definitely more foods that I won't eat, but I don't know them off the top of my head. So, am I, allowed to ask for details? William! I'm not used to sharing much with anyone who's not Rex. Or I guess Mark? How much do I trust these two? It's okay, you can ask. Open up to them! Be their friends! So, what happened? They wanted me to take Rex back. Wait, isn't that your ex? Rex the ex? The one that cheated on you? I take a sip of my coffee. That's him. But, they didn't know, right? That he cheated on you? Ow. Holy yikes. He's the son they've always wanted. They didn't give a shit about how I felt. I need to count my parents. They didn't give a shit about how I felt. Your parents sound like grade A assholes. I grade on a curve. They can have an A+. Super anti-vegetable. I used to be that way, but I do really like broccoli. I usually eat broccoli with almost everything. And I don't know if onion is considered a vegetable, but I really like onions too. Are you okay on your own? Are you safe? Do you need resources or support? I'm safe. My new place is great. It's calm, so much less yelling. Besides a few annoying neighbors, living on my own has been really nice. Glad to hear it. If you need, like, spare furniture or something, my folks might have some stuff in their storage locker. I can kind of just summon whatever I want out of thin air, but thank you. Thanks, William. We're interrupted by the waitress serving us several baskets of fries. This makes me want French fries. You think onion's a vegetable? Let's Google it real quick. We can take a quick, we've got time to take a quick Google. Are onions a vegetable? Onions are definitively a vegetable, specifically a bulb vegetable, belonging to the allium family related to garlic, leeks, and chives, and are used culinarily for flavor and bulk in dishes, not as fruit. While sometimes used like an herb for flavor, botanically and nutritionally, they are classified as vegetables, forming part of the root system and growing underground as a bulb. There we go. An onion is a vegetable. Chicken parm is really, really good. I'm really picky when it comes to pizza. I like thin crust and supreme, or the meat kind, and then I also like Hawaiian. Crinkle cut, waffle cut, curly, wedge, sweet potato, and a rainbow of different dips. What kind of fries do we like? My favorite fries are the little tiny shoestring fries that are basically hash browns and waffle cut fries. Sausage is really good. I like good sausage pizza. Are we gonna be able to finish all of this? It's not about that. These are challenging times. We need something to believe in, something to represent hope. And that's 11 kinds of potato starch. If that's not enough, I'll add niches and pierogies. I don't know what those are. Too bad they didn't have matchsticks. Matchstick fries can barely be considered fries. If anything, they're chips. What are matchstick fries? I have never had a California burrito. What is a matchstick fry? While we're Googling things. French fry. Boop. Oh, they're little itty bitty. They're the kind of French fries I like. They're the little thin itty bitty French fries. Yeah, those are the best French fries. We fall into a debate about which fried potato deserves more love. This feels silly. This feels comfortable. It feels good to get a break from worrying. The answer is curly fries. Probably unpopular opinion. I don't really like curly fries that much. The curl is too... If it has too much curl, it's too mushy. And I don't like mushy fries. This feels comfortable. By the time we agree to disagree, the plates are nearly empty. Should we get this cleared out? Yeah, I'm stuffed. Amber calls over the waitress, who clears away the potato graveyard. You know, I'm kind of having fun. Yeah, me too. Feels weird, doesn't it? Yeah, wrong, kinda. Like, we're out here gorging ourselves on potatoes while Mark's in the hospital, and his dad died. Mark's tough. He'll pull through. We can't heal him with grief. He'd feel so bad if he thought we were moping. William laughs. He'd probably be like, "Oh, sorry, was I 5 weeks late again? I'm so sorry. I was in the hospital. I'll make it up to you, I promise." Oh my god, that is exactly what he sounds like, and it makes me so mad. Her face suddenly gets very serious. Listen, can I ask you two something? What's the most normal way to act when your ex is in a gas explosion the day after you break up? Ooh, so you did break up. Oh, hey! You broke up? Oh, yeah, he didn't tell you? I was looking forward to pretending he didn't exist and working on getting over how much it hurt that he lied to me constantly. And instead, I have to worry about him 24/7? William winces. Okay, I get it. Kinda. But it's not like Mark wanted to get hurt. You can't hold the accident against him. Amber looks away. After a beat, she takes a breath and looks William hard in the eye. Can we just talk about this gas explosion for a minute? Why do you keep doing that with your hands? Gas explosion. You can't see me making the air quotes, but I am doing the air quotes for effect. My least favorite restaurant? Are we talking like restaurant or fast food? Like a sit-down restaurant or just fast food? Because I think my least favorite sit-down restaurant is probably Applebee's. Just because in my experience, the service there is really bad when I can just go to like Cheddar's or Chili's and get the same thing. And then, yeah, it might just be the one that was here, because the one that I've been to did end up closing, but the service there was terrible. I think one time my parents went and they said they had to wait an hour for them to even get their drinks. I've never been to Outback Steakhouse. I went to this, oh, I already said that. I went to this really good ramen place yesterday. I don't know what my least favorite fast food restaurant is. Long John Silver's, probably, because I don't really like fish, like, at all. It smells terrible. I can't imagine it tastes good. Chipotle. I don't have a oh, wait, no. I've never had Chipotle. I get Chipotle and Chick-fil-A mixed up because they both start with the Chi. And where I'm at, they're, like, right next to each other. I haven't been to a Long John Silver's in years. I don't think I've been to a Long John Silver's since like my junior year of high school. Just help me understand this timeline because something isn't making sense to me. What do you mean? So the other night, William and I are at the movies. William, you were supposed to go with Mark, but he made some ridiculous excuse because that's what Mark does. He said he had to, what was it? He was helping his mom show a house. Right. What young guy in the prime of his life with no interest or skill in real estate doesn't occasionally help sell a house on a random Tuesday? But his mom's really nice. If she asked me to help, I probably would. Just to be clear, I did have a hot date lined up for Friday. I reserved midweek for buds. Got it. So we go to the movies, and what happened halfway through? I will probably never find out what happens halfway through that movie, because they cut it short. A telephone pole broke the projector. What? The Omni-Man Invincible fight was that night. That was messed up. We evacuate. Can't reach Mark. Neither of us could. Where are you going with this? Amber's smart. Amber can put two and two together. Well, were you surprised that we couldn't reach Mark? Or did you expect it? Have you noticed any patterns to when we're not able to reach Mark? Where is she going with this? Mark clearly never told her about Invincible. Did she figure it out on her own? It's really not that hard to tell, especially if you're dating the guy and he just so happens to disappear every time Invincible reappears. I will let her keep talking. I don't want to get involved with this. But it's William who speaks next. You mean like how anytime there's some sort of alien invasion or robbery or gas leak nearby, he's nowhere to be found? Because he's like a huge scaredy cat? You're so close. What about how he can't show up on time for anything, but he can be someplace that's 3 hours away and get to your house half an hour later with cheesecake? Well, we've already covered that he's extremely bad with time and good with space. Now that you mention it, how come his work hours didn't go down after he quit his job? Oh, that's a good point. There's a little slip up in your lie there. Got any theories? I feel like you do, Eve. I can't change what she knows. I don't know that it's my place to interfere, but Mark's secret identity is at stake. Oh no. I'm staying out of this. You've got it. I'm staying out of this because I feel like... Oh, it won't let me click anything. But it's right in front of us. Mark and his dad coincidentally get in a gas explosion the same night that Invincible and his dad get in a fight. It's not a coincidence. Omni-Man caused the explosion. No, William. No, William. It's a cover story. Mark is invincible. His injuries are very serious from what Debbie told me. No, William. He's invincible. I looked down at my lap briefly, and then I realized that this is the wrong way to act. What do I do here? Stall, deflect, deny it. I can act like it's far-fetched. Well, because the thing is, her secret identity is also at stake. Because if she can figure out Mark is invincible, Eve doesn't wear a fucking mask. I should just act surprised. For the third time. Why did you have to think about that before gasping? You know him pretty well. You really don't have any thoughts on this? Stall, deflect. I feel bad talking about Mark like this. Listen, Amber. I've basically known Mark my whole life, and there are still things I don't know about him. Mark hiding things? It's nothing personal. I was his girlfriend. I should have been personal. It should have been personal. Why didn't he respect me enough to just tell me the truth? She's so angry, and William's so confused. I've seen this before. On Val's face. The day I changed that gum with my powers and she never spoke to me again. But they're not Val, and we're not kids anymore. Maybe if I want people to know me, if I really want to have friends, this is just a risk I'll always have to face. I'll take the risk and tell them about my powers. Let's do it. You need more normal people in your life, and this might quell Amber's anger a little bit, because it would also explain why Eve and Mark were hanging out so much. A lump wells up in my throat. Am I really going to do this? I'm going to tell them about my powers? It's now or never. I want friends. I'm telling them. No, revealing my identity is like confirming Mark's. Yes, my identity is mine to share. What's up, Eve? If I show you something, will you promise me not to freak out? No. At least he's honest. William! I'm just being honest. From the tone of this conversation, I'm already on edge, and I think there's a pretty good chance that, yes, I will freak out. I didn't say I'd mind a freak out. I thought honesty was what we were supposed to be doing here. Amber takes his hand. We promised to freak out quietly. Okay, here goes. I focus my attention and use my powers to... what do I want? Now, I don't want a rose, I know that. Is William a latte guy? Or should we get fizzy candies? Okay, do we want fizzy candies or do we want to turn the coffee into a latte? I'm leaning towards the fizzy candies because the fizzy candies you can, we can share those amongst the three of us. But the coffee just benefits William. And I feel like William will freak out more if it's just his coffee. I'm gonna go with the fizzy candies. They pop up into the shape and bounce off the tabletop before settling. Ah! He drops his voice to a whisper. How'd you do that? I altered the salt at a subatomic level to provide a fun treat with real pop. Amber picks one up and holds it between two fingers. Smells like cherry. I pop one into my mouth. Amber is squinting at me. What does this mean, Wilkins? I clear my throat. Well, I'm AtomEve. I register the shock on their faces and wait for the world to end. AtomEve, the superhero. From the news? But the world does not end. This might actually explain some things. We spend a long time talking. Can you fly? The booth in the corner where the servers ignore you lives up to its reputation. Have you ever killed a man? They ask a lot of questions. What's the most puppies you ever rescued in one night? That's something I would ask. And I answer most of them. Okay, what about just straight up Miami? They don't run away. If not Miami, have you ever just glued a guy to a tree and left him there? Eventually, we're all out of coffee, potato crumbs, and anything that ever resembled a smear of sauce. We've also laughed and cried our way through most of the napkins. I really appreciate you being so honest, Steve. And I hope you know I value your secret and everything you do for the world so much. I really appreciate everything you do too. But you still didn't answer me about Mark. William clears his throat. And she shouldn't. If Mark has anything he wants to tell us, he should do it when he gets better. Which he's going to do very soon, right? Because that's what we want. That's what brought us all together. Amber squeezes... Blah! Amber smiles and squeezes his arm. Yeah, you're right. I'm so glad she found a group of friends that she can trust and talk to. It's important to have people like that in your life. Superhero or not. I did almost lose sight of that. I'm glad you said that. Me too. The servers are starting to show signs of remembering we exist. Well, I think we've squeezed all the anonymity we're going to out of the sad corner table. This is a really hard word to say. Anonymity. Like, I know how to say it, and I can read it in my head. I have so much trouble, like, speaking it, though. I think I really need to take a walk. Or get some sleep. Or something. We head outside. Alright. Well, I see you later? Yeah? Yeah, why wouldn't you? Some people are weird about the thing I showed you. We think those people are weird. I'll let you both know if I hear anything from Debbie about Mark. Okay, bye. Bye. They leave and I'm left on my own. Wow, that actually happened. I told them about my powers and they were cool about it. Feels nice. I hope I can really trust them. I head home, feeling cautiously optimistic. I fly home for the night. My treehouse smells sweet and welcoming. No weird banana mint meat pies here. That's weird. Do I miss my parents' cooking? Maybe for the comedy. Never thought I'd smile at the crunchy memory of whippy chill TM with a side of screaming. I change out of my superhero clothes and relax. Today was like turning a new leaf. What's most on my mind is I hope Mark's okay. I wish Stedman had told me anything about how he's doing. I hope Mark gets home soon. It's late and I'm tired. I need to look for that staff tomorrow. I should get some rest. I go to sleep and dream of searching. That's a new line of text that doesn't usually have anything like that. In the morning, I wake up feeling like I already know what to do next. Amber wants to chat more. There must be something I missed. Oh, we can't ditch Amber, but like I also kind of made a deal with the government. Okay. Alright, let's go search for the staff. I head back to the neighborhood near where Universa and I battled. I know Universa's staff didn't just disappear. I poke around until I find Kill Cannon's boot print in the mud. It's definitely his. What does he have to do with this? I grab my phone and look at his socials. The first thing I see is a picture of him truck surfing on top of what looks like a moving van trailed by 3 cop cars. Of course, the caption says, "Hoo-yah." I look closer. Wait a minute, they're not even moving. They're pulled over on the side of the highway. This looks like the southbound interstate. There's the bridge in the background. I would never be able to do that. If you showed me a highway, I would not be able to just pick it out. I could maybe do it with a couple of highways that I drive on regularly, but I don't know if I would be able to tell you that it's southbound or eastbound or westbound or whatever. Then he's got a video of himself giving a tour of his new digs. In every room, he stops and points. "Oh yeah, the kill cave where I work out and woo the ladies." Sure you do. "Oh yeah, the kitchen. Just kidding, I don't know what this room's for." No surprise there. There are crates of energy drinks on every surface. I feel a little called out. I don't have energy drinks on every surface. I have a lot of energy drinks though. But I only drink one a day. They get kind of stockpiled whenever I only drink one a day. Wait a minute. What's that he's pointing with? I rewind a few seconds, and there it is, clear as day. What the? He's got the top half of the staff of leadership. I let the video run a bit longer. He's riding it like a toy horse. Yeehaw! The pool party pad, bro. Hold that thought, partner. I can tell from the skyline behind him exactly where his new hideout must be located. Jerk. I have to go over there and get it. Just have to choose my moment. I consider my next move. Okay, so now I'm gonna go talk to Amber because I sense that fight is going to get on my nerves. I get a text from Amber asking if I can talk. So I head over there to the park to meet her. Hey, Amber. Hey. So you just walked here? You didn't fly or something? Didn't want to scare the park pigeons. She laughs. So what's up? I don't know. I guess I was just thinking. First of all, thanks for telling me all that stuff the other day. That must have been really hard. It's gonna be 60 degrees tomorrow on Christmas Eve, and I live in the Midwest. It is never 60 degrees on Christmas Eve. Like, the past few years we haven't had snow, but it's at least been like 30. I'm just glad you didn't run away. Sounds like you've had a rough time with it, huh? Let's just say I won't levitate anything around you without your consent. I think I'd appreciate that. For what it's worth, I'm worried about him too. It's okay. He'll pull through. I hope so. Then I won't have to feel so guilty about feeling so mad at him. You sound really frustrated. Like I could just scream. Should I show her the screaming pond? I have a whole canyon to myself. We don't care what Kate thinks. We are not on speaking terms with Kate or Rex. Speaking of Rex, Rex is in the thumbnail and we still haven't met up with him at all. Follow me. I want to show you something. Okay, this should be good. After checking to make sure my mom and her walking group are nowhere to be seen, I lead her to the pond. This is beautiful. Has this always been here? How have I never noticed this before? I didn't notice it either. A friend, well, someone showed it to me. And now you're passing it on to me? So you, like, meditate here? Not exactly. You might think this is weird. You turned salt into candy while I watched. Okay, not that weird. It's pretty simple, actually. It's just, when I get really frustrated and I don't know what else to do. When you don't know what else to do, aren't you a superhero? Sure, but I can't fly away from all my problems. Yeah, but every trouble isn't a fight. Yeah, and sometimes I have super issues. Yeah, but I can't fly away from all my problems. That's fair. So, what do? Watch and listen. I face the pond and I think about Cecil Stedman. Well, I actually have to work with the GDA, and I scream. And I will not be screaming because the last time I did that, I fucked up my voice. So... Oh, hell yeah! She jumps into a fighting stance and closes her eyes. When she opens them... Oh, I wish it had the little effects for her. Oh yeah, you're a natural. Kate said that to me once. It's a sad memory. Amber looks happy. I think I'm going to be doing a lot more screaming. I'll leave you to it. Thanks, Eve. Whoa! Ah! That scared me. I wasn't expecting that to pop up like that. Thanks, Eve. You're a good friend. You too. Bye. Alright. Alright, let's go fight Kill Cannon. I hear Kill Cannon's laughter from outside and waste no time barging in. Alright, I've given this warning before every single fight scene that I stream. I am not good at these. I am really terrible at these. I do not enjoy these. I will probably die a lot. I just can't wrap my brain around the strategy. What? How the hell did you find me? You should be more careful with what you post online. I spot the top half of Universe's staff mounted on the wall like a trophy. I'm taking that. Stand back, Kill Cannon. No way. I've arranged this room for Max no, I know the word. Feng Shui? I can't remember how to say it. Not the drone. Okay, and you're gonna... Okay, I think let's take this time to do a big blow to him. It might be a little hard to get... Ah, okay, these sound effects are really loud. Options. Audio. Sound effects. Sound effects are really, really loud. I should turn this down before I started getting into the game. Alright, okay, we're going to put up my shield, and then I'm going to glue him. The sound effects are still so loud. Alright, shield. Okay, cool, she dodged. Awesome. So then we can glue him. Okay, my shield is as maxed out as it's gonna get. It. Okay, wave. That does 45 to 54. Ooh, okay. I think I should do this one on him. I feel like I wasted it if I use it on the drone. Oh my god, the sound effects are still super loud. Okay, so better be careful. Okay, let's get my shield up. And then we'll do... Ah, no, this is gonna be the part where I start getting frustrated. This will be the part where I start getting super frustrated. Okay. Oh, this will slash through his shield, though. Alright, let's do this one. Oh, okay, cool. I'll take the last bar of energy. It might come in handy. Okay, let's do that. And then we'll do... This one does less damage, but this one will go through his shield. Or I can pass my turn. If he's gonna charge his gun. Okay, I think I'll pass my turn. Okay, let's get my shield maxed out. And then we'll do this one. Okay. I think my shield will be fine. Let's go ahead and do this one again. Okay. Now I need to be careful. Okay, we are going to put my shield, and then we'll glue him to the ground. I don't want to respect your bid, bro. Okay, okay, I think I can take the hit, so I'm gonna reserve my energy. Because I want to be able to use my sword. Put my shield up again, just in case. Oh, are you serious? Oh, I have to get through the shield. Okay, I'm not gonna waste my punch on. Oh, that was so close! Alright, let's get my shield. Because I don't know if I'm going to immediately, if I'm gonna have to get this one out too. But we can punch him, and punching him should kill him. God damn it! You ruined my new digs. Are you crying? You need to grow up. I'll get my revenge, AtomEve. Then we'll see who ends up crying. Jerk. He scampers away and I retrieve the broken staff. I better find the other half before someone else does. I check my map and think about what to do next. Hey, I did really well on that thing. I think what this means is that before each battle, I need to give my disclaimer of, hey, I'm really bad at this. Because every time I do that, I end up doing really well. I go to the power plant, and this is going to be another battle. What? What? Why do I keep having an issue with my game crashing? If Kill Cannon says he found the top half of the staff here, there must be something I missed. I'm searching behind some supply crates when a glimmer of something catches my eye. I'm just reaching for it when... Eve! Rex? What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be banging Kate or something? Sorry, Kate's? Oh, come... He stops himself. No, I deserved that. I'm not here to fight. I've been looking for you everywhere. I'm worried about you, Eve. That's rich. You're worried about me? Last time I saw you, Monster Girl was kicking your ass. How's that going? She's actually a monster woman, I'll have you know. And that's beside the point. So what is the point, Rex? I see what you've been doing, Eve. How you've changed. How I've changed. Yes, Eve. I know you better than anyone. So don't think I don't notice. You've given up on college. You've been hanging around my dad too much. I never wanted to go to college. You quit the teen team. Robot disbanded the teen team. Besides, you're all guardians of the globe now. That's not for me. You ran away from home? Congratulations! You can finally have my room. No! Okay, Betsy did offer, but it's not the same without you. Wow. And now I look at Kill Cannon socials and it looks like you're helping that green alien chick or something. That's none of your business. So it's true. You admit it. No, dumbass. I mean, it's literally none of your business. It's classified. Eve, look at the facts. You're in some kind of spiral. A dark spiral. And I can't help noticing it starts with our breakup. Really? Excuse me? You are so conceited. You literally think everything begins and ends with you, don't you? Don't tell me you don't see it. I remember why I came here. The staff. The glimmer I saw behind the crates. I'll have to come back for it later. No way am I taking it with Rex here. I look Rex squarely in the eye. Oh no! I accidentally held down my mouse button! I start to move for the exit. You still haven't given me an answer. No, Rex. I'm leaving. Don't go. Are you fucking serious? You better chill. Typical. Only show up when it suits you. But you want to trap me into staying? Oh shit. Oh shit is correct. You have messed with the wrong girl. I just want us to talk. Why? You won't listen. Ooh, I don't usually stop and read the dialogue, but I might on this one. Okay, he's gonna be a strong opponent. I might actually get frustrated with this one. This one might actually be hard to do. Oh, fuck you! Hey, I'm not the one that missed. Did you just fucking paralyze me? Okay. So, I don't know if I'm gonna waste my energy and try to do this again, but I guess your moves are pretty predictable. Of course they are, we have history. Okay, so maybe I won't. Should I try just punching him? Okay, well, that didn't do anything. If Robot saw you do that, he'd beg you to join the Guardians, as if I have any interest in that. Gluing him won't do anything. 28-34. I'll save my energy and try to use that one. Okay. I know you're angry about Kate. I am, but this is beyond that. Lure energy. Oh, did I must have gotten the upgrade that gives me he is charging an explosive. And I'll try this one again. So I can't use that one. He keeps dodging. I don't really want to punch him to death. Punching him to death sounds like it'll be not fun to do. Oh, I don't like any of the moves that I have. Oh, I didn't mean to click that. I didn't mean to click that. Don't get cute. I'll put my shield up, and then we'll punch him. See, I'm not playing around. I don't really want to keep punching him, but I think it might be what I'll have to do. My sword does damage, and that one's working. Okay, we're gonna do... I am sorry about what happened. So, you can't force forgiveness. You've gotten a lot stronger. Wow. Exactly. I can take care of myself. Punch him for good measure. Oh no! Heck, close one, huh? Not close enough. Okay, this is gonna kill my shield. Oh my god, he missed. Okay. My game is being really, really slow. It's not usually. Still not worry. Okay. Get my shield charged all the way up. And then we'll conserve my energy. Maybe you should join us. You can watch my back. Yeah, this is being really, really slow. I don't know. So, when did you learn to do that? Acting impressed doesn't do anything for me. And okay. Sorry. Okay, let's do this. Try maybe to keep changing my minute. Rex, this is not some social call. Tisk. I'll do my shield and then we'll pass. I don't think you know me as well as you think. Okay, now I'm not gonna do anything anymore. Oh. You can't keep me here forever, Rex. I know, but enough! Ooh, are we gonna get an E villain arc in this game? I would love an Eve villain arc. I could make a joke about how hot this is, but I won't. You really, really shouldn't. I'm sorry for everything. We stand facing each other, tired, a little hurt. I consider his apology. You can go now. I thought you wanted to leave. I will. I just need a minute. Okay. Bye. He leaves. Okay. Where's that staff? Our fight, evasive though it was, kicked up some dust and debris. In a corner where I noticed a glint before, now I clearly see a metallic shard. Could it be? Oh, what's gonna happen to Eve? I hold the staff in my hands, dull, heavy, metallic. Only Universa can wield it. I'm considering what to do next when my phone buzzes with a message. Home from hospital. Mark, you're alive. For now. Please help save me from Mom's smoothies. To be continued. Alright. Ah! Prisoner Dilemma. Next episode. Alrighty. I think... Oh no, I didn't mean to do the next episode. Quit? Yes. I didn't mean to start the next episode. I don't have time to play another episode. Yep, so I'm almost done with the game. Okay. Well, I think... Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it there. But thank you so much for everybody who tuned in. I hope you enjoyed the game as much as I did. I had fun chatting.